If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Before we get into this demonstration, let's extend our condolences. We want to say rest in peace to the brother Sire. We want to say rest in peace to the brother Corbin. We want to say rest in peace to the brother Phil. And we want to say rest in peace to the sister Kiki. We also want to give our prayers, for those of you who believe in the higher power, man. Pray for them peoples down there. Pray for comfort, strength, and some understanding. Now, before I get into this demonstration, right, we got to just, we got to, come on, y'all. Y'all got to walk with me on this demonstration right here. Now, understand that 3 men, or 3 kids, man, or 2 kids and 1 man was arrested for this senseless act of violence. One man by the name, he's 20 years old, so he was arrested. Wilson, his name was Wilson. I got the two men in the thumbnail, but Wilson is one of them. The dark-skinned brother, that's Wilson. And the brown-skinned brother, that's Tyrese, right? And Tyrese's brother, 16 years old, Travis, all 3 of them was arrested and charged with reckless homicide. 4 counts. 4 counts of reckless homicide. It's over with. I mean, and allow me to say this right here. It's good that it's over with for them. If they, if it comes out that they are guilty and it comes out that they are the ones that perpetrated this demonstration right here, then, hey, listen, man. It's good for them. And let me explain to you why. Hey, look, at some point, man, we got to just stop harboring this criminal mentality and this us against the police. Now, understand something. I don't agree with, the bad police, right? The police that's running around racial profile and beating on people for nothing and all that. No, them is bad cops, right? But for the good cops, for the good law enforcement that do just things, we got to stop looking at it like it's us against them, regardless of what done happened in the history and regardless of what's been going on. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, hood educated, you tripping. And look, man, I'm done with that life, bro. I'm done with that life, man. So, I mean, I got to think better. I got to think differently. It's not me against them. I don't have the problems that I used to have with law enforcement now that I'm just a straight brother and I don't engage in none of that criminal activity. I don't have those type of problems. And if you still engaging in criminal activity, you wouldn't have them problems. I mean, you're going to continue to have them problems. But if you wasn't demonstrating in criminal activity, you won't have them problems. And seriously, man, like saying this, it's hard for me because it's like I come from that environment. I come from that where it's the police, fuck the police, and it's us. You know what I'm saying? So now that I done got that out the way, man, let's get into this demonstration. Now, as y'all can see, we got 3 men, 3 young brothers. They have been charged as adults, so yeah, they men now. All 3 of them. Wilson, Tyrese, and Travis has been charged, right? Now, from my understanding, more charges and all that is going to come in. The police are saying that they are not done investigating. Because we got to understand, we got 32 peoples that were shot or either injured throughout this whole demonstration. Now, another thing that we got to understand is this right here. The 16-year-old girl who party it was, her brother died during this whole ordeal. Her brother was the football player, young brother, very talented, on his way to Jacksonville. Right? He's finna go to Jacksonville State. I'm talking about he finna do his thing. The young brother Phil. She said that, according to her, she said that when the shooting started, she didn't know which way it was coming from. And we're going to get into that later, right? She said she didn't know which way. If she said it seemed like it was coming from multiple directions. But once the shooting stopped, she said she got up and tried to run for the door and somebody pushed her. And when she looked, it was her brother. He was trying to push her out the door. But she ended up slipping in blood. Now, for a lot of y'all that ain't never been engaged or been around like a lot of blood and stuff like that and never stepped in blood, listen to me. Blood is slippery. Like when you be seeing it in the movies and stuff like that and people saying that it's real, because blood, it's made of something. I don't know what it is, y'all, but it's thick and it's real slippery. It's not, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but it's real slippery. So when she said she slipped in blood, I took her word for it. And not only that, she said blood was everywhere. Now we got to imagine, right? It's 4 people dead. So blood is, right? And then we got 32 other people that shot or either injured. Blood everywhere. Blood was, it was so much blood, right? That they had to call the fire department in to hose down the crime scene. Check it out. Y'all see what I'm saying? Did y'all pay attention to that bloody handprint on the white pillar? That's how much blood was all over the place. Now, not only that, she said that when she realized it was her brother and she realized he was shot, he was going in and out. And, she, smacking him on the face like, hey, come on, keep it together. You're going to be all right. I got you. Don't worry about it. You strong. But she ended up watching her older brother, who was 18, take his last breath while she held him in her arms. And this is a 16-year-old child watching her family member die. Come on, man. Some of us have never experienced nothing like that, and I hope that none of us experience nothing like that. But can you imagine the trauma? She's scarred for life. She ain't gonna never forget that. Never. Now, another cold-blooded part about the whole demonstration is this right here. The brother Corbin, right? He 23. Some of y'all might be saying, what was Corbin doing at a Sweet 16 party? He 23 years old. Allow me to demonstrate. Corbin had one of his, or let me say it like this. One of Corbin's family members was at the party. The family member called Corbin and say, hey man, some things probably finna go down. I need you to be here to have my back. I need you to be here, to be on my security, because something serious possibly is about to go down. Corbin, being the person that he is, family call, look, come on now, my family calling me, and not only that, this is my younger family member. Hey, I gotta go secure them. So reports are coming out that as soon as Corbin got there, that's when the shooting started. And he ended up losing his life, going to go secure one of his family members. But what does that tell us? We hood educated, not lane related. What does that tell us? That means that something happened. Something happened. And the reason why I say that, because come on now, y'all, we got to be real. You ain't finna be calling your older cousin or your older brother or nothing like that if ain't nothing happened. something happened. And when it did happen, he got on the phone and say, hey man, I think it's finna go down. Now, let me give y'all the understanding that the streets of Alabama is saying. Let me give y'all some information that I was provided for some of the hood educated residents down there in Alabama. This is what they telling me. They said that it was an altercation that happened earlier between some young dudes and man, what's the brother name? Not Corbin, not Sire, but Phil. Yeah. Phil and some other guys got into it. Right? It was an altercation. They didn't tell me what it was about, but they got into it. Now, that whatever they got into it about led to the shooting. The person told me straight like this, said hood educated. I don't want nothing to do with this, but I'm finna give you the information that I got. The person told me that the shooters came from the front and came from the back. He told me this, or she told me this way before the news even came out. He or she told me this, told me that the sister, the 16-year-old girl, and that her brother died way before the news even said this. He or she also said this right here. While they came from the front and the back and was doing all that shooting, they shot one of their own homeboys in the crossfire. So one of the shooters ended up getting shot by friendly fire, as you know, they call it in the military. Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, allow me to say this right here. Come on, man. Like, where are these kids getting all these damn guns from? And not only that, I mean, like, when is we as parents, right, take accountability? And what I mean by that is that, like, when you see your child with a gun, look, don't fall for that shit. He talking about some, this for my safety, because that's what I told mama. When my mama first caught me with a gun, when she first caught me with a gun, she said, boy, what is you doing with that? I said, this is for my protection. These boys be messing with me and they got guns and I don't want them to kill me, so I got a gun to protect myself. Now, my mother, you know, she a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, not now, and she probably gonna be mad at me for saying this, but you know, back in her younger days, I mean, like, we from the streets of Memphis, Chicago, and then we came up here, we from the streets of North Minneapolis. So my mother was she a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Or she was a gangster. So she understood the life, so she like, okay, you gotta protect yourself. But now that I done matured, now let me say this right here. Men and women, mothers and fathers, if you see your child with a gun, boy, what is you doing with that? Dad, I got some guys, they trying to kill me and they trying to, you know, so I gotta be, who is these guys? Cause he gotta know his ops, right? He gotta know his ops. Who is these guys? Lil Uzi, TJ, and Pitbull, Mad Dog, Mooka Book, Moon and Bop. You know all these crazy names they're giving themselves these days. When he get to giving you the names of the people who his ops is, this what you do. Find out who the mothers and fathers is of his ops. Yeah. You go find out who the mother and father is of the op. Hey, how you doing, brother? Or sister? How you doing? I'm hood educated. I need to sit down. We need to have a conversation real quick because I think some things is getting out of hand. I'm trying to save my son's life and I'm trying to save your son's life. People get to hearing that. Hold on, what's going on? Hey, listen, I caught my son with a gun. He's telling me that your son is his op and that your son got a gun. And that they gonna be in the streets and they gonna be shooting at each other, trying to kill each other over something that's not even worth their lives. Now I'm coming to you telling you this because I don't want my son to kill your son. But not only that, I don't want your son to kill my son. I don't want your son to go to jail for the rest of his life. I don't want my son to go to jail for the rest of his life. So, as parents, we need to squash this beef and let our children know that we finna go down here to the police department and let them know that they call themselves ops and they want to kill each other. Yeah. So when they get to thinking about trying to gang bang and want to shoot each other and all that, they got to understand the police already know y'all trying to kill each other. So if one of y'all getting shot, one of y'all going to jail. Do it to every single last one. All this so-called ops, yeah, you go knocking on doors. Hey, how you doing, brother? You see what I'm saying? Something gotta give. That right there will cut everything out before it even get to that place. Look, we taking guns. Hey, no, what was you? Look, my son told me that your son got a gun, it's chrome, and they got a clip hanging out a magazine hanging out it like that, and they got that thing on the back of it to make it shoot 1,000 rounds in 30 seconds. This is what my son told me. Your son done your son shot at my son already. So, look. Take that gun, I'm gonna take this gun. Come on, y'all, we gotta start doing something. We can't just be sitting back scared of these goddamn kids because they got these big ass guns. Like I told y'all in my last video, they respect law enforcement. Start getting law enforcement involved. We gotta stop thinking like that. Like, man, the police, I ain't finna be... Man, look. If you want to save the life of your children, if you want to save the life of somebody else, if you want to stop all this dumbass violence, then y'all gonna have to do something. Because if they running around here with guns and they know that you don't agree with them having guns and they still got them, they don't respect you. They don't respect you. Father or mother, they don't respect you. But when they see the police and the police say you ain't supposed to have a gun, what they doing? They throwing guns, running, trying to dive over shit, almost risking their lives, trying to get away from the gun because they respect law enforcement. So when you see your child, like I said, with that gun, you got to take action right then and there. And as a parent to another parent, y'all should be able to come together and come to some resolution so that y'all kids don't kill each other. We got to step up. Our kids, it's not that they don't respect us, it's just that they think they slick the same way we thought we was slick. You can tell your child, boy, put that gun up, don't be having no gun. All right, mama. You right, I'm gonna put it up. You right. Shit. He gonna take it over there to his homeboy house and he gotta make it over there. As soon as he get over there, hey man, grab my pole, bruh. All right, come on, let's go. No, we gotta start digging. And we gotta start involving law enforcement. They respect them. If we don't, listen to me. If we don't, then you might as well help them go kill each other then. If we don't get involved, if we don't get engaged, then we might as well, hey, look, give me a gun too. Where your ops at? Let's go. Because you're going to be burying them or you're going to be taking care of them for the rest of their life while they sitting in the penitentiary. Choices. We got choices to make, tough decisions to make. Your son got a gun? Come on, don't be scared. Boy, who your ops is? He gonna tell you, they trying to kill me. This, that, and other, woo. And these kids you probably even already know. You probably already know they family. Man, hey, hold on, brother. Hey, I don't know how they got into it, man. You cool, man. These boys out here talking about they ops. And then go down the chain. Who else? Okay, yeah. Man, they talking about they ops. Man, we cool with him too. Man, let's go. Hey, man, our sons talking about they into it with each other, man. And we cool. Hold on, now, wait. You see what I'm saying? We got to do something to stop madness like this. Listen, them boys done ruined all them lives down there in Dadeville, Alabama. Them boys done ruined multiple lives. Probably over something this small. Whatever the altercation was. Because from my understanding, the boy Tyrese was an athlete too. Come on. Look. We got to get involved. Involve law enforcement. And we got to straighten it out. Look, if we don't, y'all. If we gonna keep continuing with this hood mentality, us against the police type stuff, then come on, then we might as well help them start killing each other. Go get your gun, pack it, load the clip up, and do drive-bys with them. Because like I say, if you ain't helping, you encouraging. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed to the channel already, and give me a like. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.